Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is Patrick, the host of The Dude Show. I got with me for the audio commentary for Episode 3, Grammy Gave You Baths, Lois Boyd, executive producer, and I got to my left here, Chris McRitchie, a actor and consulting producer of The Dude Show. Hello. All right, so here we go. This is like the trilogy. We're hitting Episode 3 here. This like Return of the Poon. So we're just launching into the show here. That's my handsome self there.
Nice pink shirt. Very nice pink shirt, Patrick.
Who gave you that lovely leather jacket, but it's beautiful?
Lewis, who gave me that jacket. We're talking about my grandmother giving me a bath. All right, so this segment is called How to Get Revenge If You Ever Get Tossed from a Party. Oh, and right there off the bat, I see some footage from a previous film. Lewis, as executive producer, I'm pretty sure you mailed off that check for that footage that we paid for.
Yes, the check is definitely in the mail.
Check's in the mail.
That's right. All right, so there's Greasy and I. We're going to go to a party. We're going to get tossed from this party. Mike's my upstairs neighbor. Nice guy. He's just punching it up with the acting skills here.
By the way, I love that you're drinking probably Cavassier or something out of a plastic wine glass.
I think it was like fucking Grand Marnier or something.
Yes,
Some sort
yes.
Of really weird liqueur. But it's Patrick, so
Yes, and it's
bath water, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. I love Greasy's unscripted improv as well, where Clara. Yes, no. What am I supposed to do?
Here's what fans of the Dude Show, future fans of the Dude Show, present fans of the Dude Show need to know. We don't tell Greasy anything, okay? This is real. Greasy is the best sidekick ever. We don't tell him what he's going to do. He just shows up and just flows with it. So there's me pooping in the back part of a toilet right there.
Pulling an upper decker.
Now, Chris, did you know what an upper decker was before this was shot?
Yeah, I hung out with scumbags in high school that almost tried to do an upper decker at my house, at my own house parties. I've been a witness to an upper decker. I've been a witness to people defecating in potato chip bags and then dumping it on drunken, passed out people. I've seen some things, Patrick.
All right. So here we are. I was unhappy with this one prop that I have in my right hand there. Too small of a shampoo bottle. I wanted it a little bit bigger. Now, Greasy's going to urinate into this. Now, on the show, you never hear... That is not... The prop guy that we had that day formed a bag that allowed... that was not urine that went on my hand. I just want that for the record. Or was it? And now we have a toothbrush. And this, once again, a salute to Greasy and his ability to just tolerate the... Yep, there you go. Boom. Lewis, what were you thinking on this shoot day?
I just love that, that particular shot, just putting the toothbrush in his ass. Obviously it didn't actually happen. That must be one low asshole for that toothbrush to go into. But I think a job well done by all, and thank you to Greasy for not ripping his balls off with the tape that he taped down to cover up his junk.
What kind of tape did you use to tape down his junk?
Well, I didn't use any. We gave him a roll of, I believe it was either duct tape or gaffer's tape, and Patrick was like, use this to cover yourself over your underwear. Was Pat was thinking, but it ended up that he put it directly on his junk. And we just missed ask a hot chick anything, but that's the beauty of it.
All right, so here we have a setup for something that I think a lot of guys have probably dealt with in their life, which you start dating some girl that you're really into, and then you make the mistake of asking her, hey, did you ever hook up with a guy? You ever get double teamed? You ever and then that answer comes in because she's trying to be honest with you, and you always regret that question. So this sketch, oh, go ahead, McRitchie.
If I may chime in, ding. This sketch kind of germinated from an idea that when those guys brought me in, we were hanging out at the LT as we often do, and a girl walked into the bar and she was on a date with somebody, and she ran into Patrick, gave him a hug. Oh, hey, how you doing? So great to see you. And I just looked at that situation. I'm like, man, that guy's night is fucking ruined. Like, all night he's gonna be like, I know that she banged that dude, and that's all he's gonna think about for the rest of the night. He's gonna be buying her drinks, and then Patrick, being the comedy genius that he is, just fucking took it 900 different places. But this is the beginning of me chiming in on this fucking this thing we call the Dude Show.
Well done, McRitchie. Thanks for the idea.
Yes, if I can go on another tangent a little bit, I just love that so far. I would say probably 85 to 90% of Patrick's wardrobe has been either is in my closet, whether Pat's dressed as a douchebag or this lovely preppy guy a la Bradley Cooper in his early days. I just think it's fucking hilarious that we're making fun of these guys and it's all actual my clothes. I don't know what that says about me, but
The thing I love, in this sketch and in many of the sketches, nobody makes the better disgusted face or ugh, or just the ugh face. Like, Hickey, you're the king of the ugh. I don't know how to verbalize that other than ugh.
I will say though that even on set, McRitchie, you pointed out that Ashley did such a great job of when our first guy comes up and talks to her like, hey, how you been? She gives that ultimate great look of hey, I know you. I don't want to give away too much, but like the double eye wink, just the blinky wink is crazy.
Yeah, something tells me she's been there before.
Oh my God. No. Let's stop talking about that hot blonde for just a second, and let's start talking about this. I know that I did 8 months of cardio to prep myself for this, and I know everybody else in that scene did. Now, anybody watching this, all right, so we got the baby stroller. That is a brown bag with a Sharpie with 2 eyes drawn on it. And when the beer can, it's not going to be in this shot, but you'll see the beer can hit it. Bam! Lower part. And then McRitchie giving the go fuck yourself sign. And there's Greasy laughing his ass off. Christine, by the way, amazing in this. Middle fingers, the no you didn't, the beating her chest like a gorilla. By the way, my ass is definitely the best looking one in there. And look at Max pick his ass. And come on, Max, dig it out, kid. Dig that out. All right, here we go. All right, so McRitchie, I know you're a fan of chicks talking about sex. So why don't you bring us down here? You were here on that day where we shot this with Emma Newell. Let's talk a little bit about this day.
I'm trying to remember it because I think that I did one of the McRitchie's own movies, so I think I was pretty hammered by the time this happened. I thought Emma had there's a uterus. Okay, we got that, and then here at the Dude Show we like to use a lot of graphics and sound effects and stuff. She's handling that cucumber like a pro. She's a great kid. I think she's got a bright future. Lois?
I'm not sure what to say to follow that.
I don't know what to say either, but she's a sport.
Again, she's a complete sport. She read the script. I have to say to all the women that were a part of this, they were great about this. Reading it. It's definitely from a guy's perspective, but it is called a woman's perspective. But I think she did a great job in carrying. Wow, wow.
Now, Louis, you picked that picture of that man with an enormous penis. Yep, Emma brought it this day. A friend of a friend. This girl, up-and-coming newscaster in the future, I believe. And here we go. If you watch the episode, you'll hear a smacking on the ass. Now, Louis only spent an hour picking out the ass crack sound effect to make sure that the audience was going to get the full effect of that. Yeah, it had to be right. It had to be right. Devils in the and also a tic tac. We had to make sure and have a screen describing a man with a small penis as a tic tac. And once again, back to me. She brings it back to me with that scarf. Lois, once again, from your wardrobe. So thank you for that. Oh, here we go. Favorite part of the show here. McRitchie on movies. McRitchie, you know film. You have an endless knowledge of, sometimes useless knowledge of films here. Why did you pick this film when we asked you to go into the vault and pick famous comedies?
Well, I mean, I think Caddyshack is the all-time. And when you wanted me to do this and, like, say, you know, you're always, you know, getting drunk and doing movie quotes and, you know, you speak in movie quotes all the time. Let's do it. Let's make a good, let's do something useful with it. Yep. So, you know, we warmed it up with Bachelor Party, and I think we really brought it home with Caddyshack. It's definitely the one that I know the best. So I think, you know, for whatever reason, you guys think it's funny, and we found an outlet for my useless talent of movie quotes and knowledge. And, you know, it turned out to be far more than what I ever thought it could be. Because, you know, I thought me talking about movies was just going to be terrible, but, like, with the background and the scenes going on, you know, the whole team really turned it into something special. So, and that Dewar's bottle, by the way, it started off full. And we did the coffee cup thing because that's, you know, what, like, Letterman or, you know, Leonard would do. You keep it classy. But, yeah, like, it was really being drank, for sure. So, anybody else like to chime in on this, Lou Dog?
I just love that we emailed you one night and said, hey, McRitchie, we have this idea, and we want to bring this to light, and we need a theme song. And I think within, like, 2 days, 20 minutes, like 2 days, like whatever, it was just like, here's some options, and it was just like recorded it at home, and it was like it all came together. Like, it's just all those little things that really pulled it together.
I agree. And Lacey Underall. If it does it for you, she was in the original Tron, geeks, you fucking geeks. Well done with that, sir. Truer words were never spoken, and she was hot. I mean, I remember obsessing over that chick, man. So you nail it, kid.
I'm going to tweet her a link to this.
So here we are. We're going to end the show, and we, as always, we end the show with we shotgun a bear, Greasy and I, and he's got some buttons. I have to look a little closer to see what buttons he has on the shirt. Yeah. Lewis is talking off mic, but what he's saying is that we shotgun a beer, and Greasy spills half this fucking beer. So if you watch really closely, let's look. Oh, kind of. Oh, there it is, and then we kind of cut out of that. All right. So anyway, so right here we're on the outro. We're on safari here. We got Walter in the center. That guy is the greatest guy. We have a rhinoceros, an elephant pooping. We got Eric the midget over there. I picked out his clothes for that. He was so drunk, I had to go to his fucking apartment and pick out clean clothes for him. And then we have Daniel. He is he's the director of the show and the jump rope barefoot.
I love Gilmore jumping rope in this thing. It's the funniest thing in the world to me because he's doing it really well and he's just like dancing to the music. And yeah, I called him Gilmore. It's he doesn't like that, but too bad. But I remember talking to him afterwards, and he was just like, man, I got really tired doing that. It's like, yeah, like boxers do that shit to get in shape, dude. Fucking Stoney Curtis.
So there it was, the end of episode 3. Thanks for listening. Lewis, thank you. McRitchie, Chris McRitchie, thank you. I'll thank myself for this. Enjoy. 4 and 5 coming soon, kids, and thanks for listening.